Hello, what's up? Today we are touching on a very serious topic, the pollution in Bangkok.
Crazy right now.
Yeah.
Crazy pollution right now. So we're actually filming our second podcast today, but we wanted to do this one because it's a really important topic that I think a lot of people should know about.
It's really important. Like, the air of Bangkok is literally cutting years of people's lives. And imagine, like, if it continues like this, the next generation, they're never going to know what clean air feels like.
You know, I recently went to Japan.
That's not funny, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I recently went to Japan.
Yeah.
And when I touched down, I was like, I can finally breathe again.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize what fresh air felt like in so long until I got to another country. I was like, wow.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't been outside of Bangkok for so long, or outside of Thailand, I mean.
For like years. And then when I left, I was like, wow, this is actually what fresh air feels like.
Yeah.
Because when you're here for so long, you're so used to how the air is.
Yeah. Do you know what I just read before we're doing this? Breathing for one day in Bangkok's air is equivalent to smoking 2 to 3 cigarettes.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We don't even smoke too. And now we're getting smoker's lungs.
Okay, intro time. We are Roomies BKK.
Yes, sir. And I'm Mike. This is Oliver. And we live in Thailand. For me, 2 years. And for you?
Yeah. Like on and off 2.5 years-ish.
Yeah.
Something like that. Been doing content for many years. Same with you.
Yeah. And this is a channel to make you guys informed about what's going on in Thailand. Just show you the real stories, real life, and
We genuinely want to provide some helpful value to you guys and make Thailand more accessible and easier for everyone.
Yep.
We want everyone to enjoy this beautiful country as much as we do.
But also, we don't want you guys to be surprised when coming here, like during this time too, because I think it's around these months. It's not always bad.
It's from December to March. It's the most polluted. Yeah.
And we talked about it in our previous episode, and a lot of Thai people said actually it comes from like the burning season around the other countries, and also like with the cars, with the factories.
Yeah, especially the burning, I heard. Yeah. So I see you're looking here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the script.
I wrote some notes here for us. So there's like so many things we can touch on today.
Gosh. There's like 30 points that you've written down.
I have 5 good topics we can cover here. And first, I wanted to ask you, like, why do you think Bangkok is so polluted?
I want to touch on like how I feel.
Okay, let's talk about your feelings. How do you feel? How are you sleeping these days, Mike?
From a user.
How are your lungs? Are you okay?
I need a hug.
Okay. Come out with it. This is the platform where you can share.
We can share. No one. We listen and we don't judge. Okay.
Please.
I just want to share from a real user experience in Thailand that. I've been coughing a lot in the mornings, actually. Like, I wake up with a lot of, like, phlegm. That sounds really gross, but a lot of phlegm. And I think because I drive my motorbike a lot and I inhale, like, a lot of, like, dirty fumes. It just builds up over time, and that's why I've been like at home. Like that's why you've seen me at home a lot these days. I just like turn on the air purifier and just like work.
I'm also way more at home than I usually am. I'm not doing that much sport. I try not to go for runs in the park. Try not to do that many sports, but it's difficult because I'm so addicted to it. And it's Fashion Week in Milan in a bit, so I need to stay fit, and it's so boring to run a treadmill. Like, come on.
You've been risking it though. I've seen you be going on runs, and I'm like, damn, Oliver, you're really risking it with this like 2
How many cigarettes do you think that is per run? Like half an hour run in the park?
Honestly, I think like 4.
4?
You run like 5 to 10 km, right?
Yeah.
And not at a slow pace too. You've been inhaling that. But guys, there's also a lot of like office workers and like schools that have asked people to like work and study remotely recently too.
Yeah.
And did you hear like Bangkok also offered like 2 or 3 days free public transport?
Yeah. Oh, I actually thought it was an entire week or 2.
Yeah.
But I think
I think it was a week.
Yeah, I think that's amazing that they actually do something about it.
Yeah, what would you recommend for like the viewers that are in Thailand to stay safe?
Definitely get an air purifier for your house or apartment.
But you don't even have one in your
I'm
bed.
using yours. I'm using yours. And when you're outside, use a face mask. And don't just buy the cheapest face mask in 7-Eleven. Actually invest in a proper one that protects you, because the super cheap one that costs like $1 in 7-Eleven, it's very minimal what they do to protect.
Yeah. I recommend N95.
Yeah, which one?
N95.
Yeah.
And good air purifiers, I think Xiaomi and Kowei.
Yeah, he's the air purifier guy. I just steal his. I don't know about air purifiers, but I also feel my throat doesn't feel good. I'm snotty all the time.
Yeah.
And this is also so disgusting, but at night, if you've been outside the entire day, especially if you've been using your motorbike, you come back and you blow your nose, you're gonna see, like, it's not yellow or green or purple or how my snot is usually looking.
It's the color of this sofa.
Yeah, like it gets gray. I can't even eat my boogers anymore. It's terrible.
You know what I remembered? When you came back and then you used like makeup wipes.
Yeah.
And it was like black from your face.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then I started doing it around my neck.
Yeah.
And it was like black too. So the pollution is real, guys. Just be wary of that.
Yeah.
And also up in north in Chiang Mai, there's smoky season too for the next 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Even when I was in Kokut this very weekend, I just came back from the island, Kokut. It was still bad, the pollution numbers there, even though it's so far away. The pollution numbers were around 72.
But it's an island. How
I know, but it spreads to there. I mean, it's in the air, and the wind takes the air. And
very interesting.
I don't know how that works. Maybe there's like a big fan up there and it blows it from Bangkok to Kokut, or
yeah, because usually like on the island, it's kind of reduced by the sea, right?
yeah.
But guys, this is not to deter you from coming to Thailand. It's just like a warning to like make sure you're healthy and safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna do that much damage if you spend just a couple of days in Bangkok, but
Yeah. I think this is for like the long-term residents.
Yeah.
Like if you're here for like a year.
Exactly. I wrote down this beautiful sentence that I wanted to say.
Are you sure you wrote it?
It's it's about the Chao Phraya River. Because before in time, it was a lifeline for Bangkok. There was life in the Chao Phraya River. Like you could even swim in it. Now it's like the river is as polluted as a trash land.
I've also seen a lot of locals wear masks too. Have you noticed that? Like when you go around, everyone's like wearing masks now.
Yeah. I started to see that. What's the point with that?
The point is that it's like noticeably getting worse.
Also, for example, if you go to London or Copenhagen, you won't see people with masks.
Yeah, and I wear it. I wear it too now. Like every time I go out.
Yeah, I've noticed. Like, you have a whole costume.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Maybe we can insert the picture here.
You look kind of scary when you get back home. You're like all covered, sunglasses. All I can see is like your nose. Sometimes I think I'm getting robbed. What else do you think one could do to prevent the pollution? I mean, we can definitely sort our trash better.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I feel like it's such a hard problem to fix, but I think maybe take more like public transport, but some of the buses are really old and they emit a lot of fumes. Like I'm just gonna be real with you guys, like some of the buses are so old and they emit so much like black fumes.
It's crazy. It's like big black clouds coming out of the red buses.
Yeah, so maybe just take the train and the MRT and walk.
Walk more.
Yeah, walk more.
But then you're breathing the bad air though.
Yeah, maybe just stay at home these days.
Yeah. It's difficult to say something that doesn't contradict the other thing.
Yeah. Alright guys, we have just been kicked out of the room.
Not good. Not good.
Currently we're at Mandarin Oriental and we are filming this video. And we found like a meeting room. But we had to book it apparently.
Yeah, and I actually just thought about another good idea to reduce the air pollution. There should be more electric vehicles.
Oh.
Like electric buses. In Copenhagen we have so many electric buses now.
Yeah.
I think half of all the buses are electric. And also, what about Bangkok or the government came up with some cycling routes some biking paths.
Oh my gosh.
For bicycles.
I think they need to put you in power. I'm
Right?
just gonna put this down. I have no hands. 1 second.
Oliver for
Can you
president.
put it on the sofa? But I've been to like universities like Chula, and they have like electric buses,
Really?
and there's like a influx of these Chinese EV cars, like BYD and
Yeah, I've seen. I think also there's actually a lot of Teslas here. They're starting to come more.
yeah, because the Chinese cars that are here, they're only like 300,000 to 400,000 baht for like a new one.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's pretty.
And the gas is to charge it only costs like 200 baht.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think it's coming slowly. But also, the reason why I think, because I talked about like the buses and like the trucks that emit a lot of black fumes, I think the reason is because a lot of people can't afford to upgrade their vehicle. We were walking outside and all of a sudden it's too hot. So we're going back in. Is it too hot, Oliver?
Outside, yeah. With this, bro.
Yeah.
It's way too hot.
Give a tour of where we're at right now.
Right now we are in this beautiful hallway here. We got some flowers hanging down. We got a waterfall in the middle of a room inside. A waterfall? How? What?
And why are you looking so dapper today?
Well, we are doing a podcast, so obviously I have to look good.
I forgot the dress code. Look at the difference, guys.
You got the Cartier watch though. It's really nice. I'll give you that. And I
Alright.
just felt like you looked so good in our previous video that I had to make up for it and do something extraordinary this time, right?
Guys, this is if you're ever in Bangkok, you have to come here. Like you don't have to stay because it is quite pricey, but even just sitting here for like a glass of wine or water or fruit juice, it's a really nice experience. Yeah, we're not staying here. We're just enjoying the ambiance of Mandarin Oriental.
Ambiance.
And hey, onto pollution and stuff. I'm not sure if this is relatable, but Mandarin Oriental are really sustainable.
How?
I've stayed here before, and they don't use any plastic.
Oh, wow.
Everything they
That's
use is
good.
reusable and sustainable here.
Did you know that plastic straws are banned in Denmark?
Oh,
Yeah.
since when?
That's a good question. Maybe 2, 3, 4 years. They are also about to, or there's rumors that they're about to ban all usage of plastic bottles in Bali. I don't know if you've heard about
Holy
that, but
shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a big movement.
I know in like Europe they have these like plastic bottles, and then the lid doesn't fully come off. It's like kind of stuck.
Yeah,
Have you seen
yeah. That's also really smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Mm.
Are there?
I was on a panel with the governor of Bangkok about a month ago, and we talked about this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he has like a lot of initiatives. He planted like I think it was like 500,000 to 1,000,000 trees in Bangkok, and he opened like a few dog parks here and there. He said he is actively trying to work on like making it more sustainable, but I think because Bangkok is such a big city, it takes like a long time to actually see progress because
Yeah.
it's so big.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not just like 1 million, 2 million. There's so many millions of people.
Yeah.
With the bad pollution right now, do you see yourself living in Bangkok for the rest of your life?
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Before we actually came here.
Yeah, we talked about this during breakfast today.
Because one of my friends who's been living here for 2 years, he's actually moving out of Bangkok because of the pollution. Because he just has a newborn baby, and he's afraid that the kid will get sick.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, maybe I'm gonna move back to the Netherlands until my baby's a bit more older.
I think that's a really wise and responsible decision of him. I would definitely do the same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to raise a kid or a baby in this polluted air. That's not fair.
Do you see
No.
yourself being here long term then?
Yeah, I mean, as a base, I could move to the islands.
Yeah.
Like, it would be amazing to have a house in Koh Samui, or in Koh Tao, or Koh Kood, or
Yeah.
somewhere. So you could spend a lot of time there, especially these very polluted months, like from December to March. Even though the weather is amazing, the air is just so polluted. So I think it would be really wise of us to spend this time on the islands.
Yeah.
So I think we should stop this video and fly directly to the islands.
Yeah, I think in the future, like if it's bad this time next year, I'm just gonna live in the island for a month or two.
Yeah.
Yes,
How would you do then? Would you like find an Airbnb or?
Probably, yeah. I don't think it's that expensive if you book like a month stay.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. I think you could get away with maybe 30K baht
Yeah.
for a decent place.
Yep. And I
Well-
think because we're quite fortunate that we have like remote jobs that we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also be a really nice change for your type of content to go to the islands and live there for a month
Yeah.
and like share your experience. I think that would be really interesting for everyone.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see that.
Yeah.
If you start like the first video, I'm Mike Ju and I moved to the island for 1 month. I'm gonna show you how it is to live on an island for 1 month. Daily vlogs every
Are you
day.
coming with me? Because we have to
Yeah,
do the
let's do it.
podcast.
You know, when we were talking about this earlier, you mentioned that we should buy a house or like a villa. I think that would be so freaking cool if we bought a house. Like, let's say we buy a house in Koh Samui, then we can go and live there whenever we want. And then when we're not there and we're in Bangkok, because we have most of our work in Bangkok, right? Then we just rent it out on Airbnb and we make some money. And I think
But-
within a few years we would make the money back. And yeah, I don't know. This suit just turns me into a businessman.
But I have to break the news to you.
Yeah.
Foreigners aren't allowed to own houses in Thailand. We're only allowed to own apartments.
Yeah.
And not allowed land too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Unless you
Yeah.
have a Thai spouse, which you will be getting soon, right?
Yeah. It's in the plans, guys.
Yeah. So if you marry, then I'll live in your house.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah, you'll marry and then I'll move in,
Yeah.
and I'll pay
Yeah.
you rent.
But you're also gonna pay for my spouse, right? You said you would chip in.
Yeah. A
Because
little
this is
bit.
millions I'm investing here.
That's the VAT and the tax.
I'm just kidding, guys. You cannot buy love.
Yeah.
But you can buy happiness.
Are you in love?
I'm in love.
Okay. Well, for me, that's about it. And
Is
for
it?
you?
Like for this video?
Yeah.
You're done.
Okay, we're back live. So, what other information did you have?
I think I'm out of information, man. we gotta cut this video, guys. I'm
Yeah.
getting tired again.
Me
It's
too.
every time Mike take me out, I just lose my energy.
No, I followed you today. You took me to this bougie
Oh, yeah.
hotel. I've just been sitting in the corner working away. And Oliver was taking his photos, and then when he was done, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let's make a video. But I think after you took so long taking your pictures in your suit,
Yeah.
I've lost my battery for once.
Me too. It was so hot outside, like 37 degrees, and I was shooting in this suit,
Yeah.
and the sun like right on me. It was just, it was hot, guys. So bear with us. I feel like we did our best, and we covered a good, maybe sensitive topic. I hope
Yeah.
you guys will take this the right way,
Yeah.
because we don't mean to be disrespectful in any sort of way.
We're just
and-
spreading our awareness and also our first-hand experiences. But if you're a resident of Bangkok or Thailand and you have any feedback or any suggestions on how to stay safe
Yeah.
or any concerns, please write them in the comments, because that will be interesting for
Yes.
you guys to talk about. Also, we have just launched our Discord channel where we can all talk amongst each other. So I will leave the description and link here, and in the description below, where you can join and talk to us
Awesome.
in our Discord channel.
Good heads up. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
Amazing, man. Thank you
See you
guys so
guys.
much for watching. See you. Take care. Save the environment.